Welcome back to Shattered Memories, and welcome back to therapy.
That would have been a breakthrough before. But let's leave that topic for a while. I want to talk about family. It's important, right? I don't mean all that touchy-feely crap. You're not a very touchy-feely person.
That is correct.
You're giving me that look. I'm talking too much. Well, let's have you talk, or not, or whatever you feel comfortable doing. Let's play true or false. Is it true to say you're a private person?
I will say yes to that.
Would you say it takes a while for people to get to know you?
I would say people actually never get to know me.
Uh-huh. People can choose their friends, but not their family. Would you prefer to spend time with friends over family?
Probably. I feel like that's somewhere in the middle, though.
Nothing surprising there. No. You're going to like this.
Am I?
Or some pencils and a picture. I want you to let out your inner child and color in the picture. It's titled Happy Family.
All right, so we got this picture. We got some colored pencils. This is actually the house that Harry was looking at the end of the last segment. But we can just make it whatever we want. I can zoom in. I can get like this red, just paint the house blood red. We can do it. And the couple as well. And the car, I wonder if, I'm not sure if the car matters. Let's see. Well, as the song says, though, I do see a red door. I wish to paint it black, so we gotta do that. But you can't just be all red. That we have to get more garish than that. Can I, like, have a lime green roof? Can we do this? Lime green pants on the couple as well. There we go. How about like an orangish yellowish, like a goldenrod color car? There we go. Can we make the stairs like vomit yellow? All right. I'm pretty happy with this work.
You're finished?
Yes.
What a lovely family home.
Isn't it?
A home like this?
We're about to find out. I feel like there's not enough green.
Hi there. What are you doing in my house? I think you have the wrong address. No, this is my house.
Who's that at the door, hon? Oh, hi there.
What are you people doing in my house?
This is our home. We've been living here for a long time. Isn't that right, Mike?
1206 Levin Street. My name is Harry Mason. This is my house. My daughter just called me from here.
From here? Lucy, honey, you think perhaps our little princess has been up to her old tricks?
We're sorry. Katie's been acting up. She likes to make prank calls.
Prank call? Why are you playing games with me?
Sorry for any upset Katie has caused. We'd like to help, but it's getting late, and...
This doesn't make any sense. This is all wrong. Cheryl is inside, isn't she?
The only thing that doesn't make sense is your being here. You're upsetting my wife.
Why are you doing this to me? My daughter is in there!
No, she's not. Please get off my property.
Well, that's a dead end right there. He's trying to go home, but maybe it's not his home.
Mr. Mason,
Shit.
a reported disturbance came through on dispatch. The address rang a bell.
Yes, there's been a disturbance. There are people in my house. I think they have my daughter.
Hell of an accusation. I know the couple who called this in. Mike Stewart is a doctor. He doesn't have your...
You saw my license. This is my house.
Let me see that license again. You had an accident. You know you're a little punch drunk, Harry. I can't raise the station on my radio. Let's go over there together and sort this mess out. Look, I'm sorry if I came across as a hard-ass before. There's a lot going on right now. I just bumped you up on my priority list, okay? Come on.
Strange that she apologized for being a hard ass, because we did not get the hard ass dialogue from her in the first scene. All right, let's go to the station.
Officer Cybil Bennett. Anything happens to my daughter, I'll hold you responsible.
She's not in the Stewart's house.
How can you be so sure?
I've been a cop for 20 years, and all 20 of them in this town. I know the place, and I know the people. I know the Stewarts haven't kidnapped your daughter.
They're in my house.
Says your ID. You sure that's your house? Just how well is your head working, Harry?
I haven't forgotten anything. Some things are fuzzy, but the rest I know. I know that was my house.
What else? What else do you know?
I'm Harry Mason. I love my daughter very much. I live in Silent Hill. I write for a living, crap pretty much.
Conspiracy thrillers? Murder mysteries?
Sometimes, whatever they pay me for. I work for hire. My stuff is big in libraries. Never sees hardcover.
Real life's a lot more boring than your stories. We'll find your daughter, Harry. Then life can be normal again.
In the original game, Harry was a writer, but we never learned too much about that, what exactly he wrote.
You okay back there?
We can move around.
Holding up.
I'm sure your daughter's okay. We've just got to clear this thing up. We should probably get you to the hospital, too, once we know she's safe.
I'm fine.
The human brain is a delicate thing, Harry. Need to get you checked out.
Yeah.
My dad thought he was tough. He got hit on the head by a punk resisting arrest. He was never the same after that. You gotta look after yourself, Harry. For your daughter's sake.
Point taken.
Damn, this snow is crazy. I can't see the road. Wait here. I'm just gonna check where we are.
All right, I'll just wait in here.
Where's she gone?
Could open the window a little bit, let in some fresh air. Now, this is a police car, so we can't actually open the back door. But... Whoop. Okay. Our car now, I guess. But, I mean, where are we gonna go? Probably be a bad idea to steal Cybil's cruiser. But what's not a bad idea is to check out what's in the glove compartment. She was hiding a collectible, and I mean, Harry, it's a box of cigarettes. It's not a collectible. Why are you stealing Cybil's cigarettes? Yoink. Mine now. Why does he take that? Well, we're in the front seat. I think we can unlock this. There we go. And, yeah, there we go. That is, like, well, like how much snow piled up right behind us. And Cybil's nowhere to be seen. We called 911 last time, but here's the number for Silent Hill PD. No, that's the camera. Dial, yeah.
You've reached Silent Hill Police Station. Due to the current winter weather warning issued by FEMA, this station is closed. A list of local emergency shelters follows. Crater Recreation Center, Midwich High Gymnasium, Acrefield Community Hall, Toluca Friends Function Center.
Well, doesn't help us right now. Only one thing to do, and that's head off into the forest. Where else is Harry gonna go? Look, Cybil's not around. It's fine. Oh, we can hear an echo.
Mom, it's Jackie. I've been stupid. I've come out into the woods for a party, but I want to come home. I'm lost. I don't know where I am. I'm outside a ranger station. I don't like the crowd here. I want to come home.
I too often start a phone call with, "I've been stupid." State Forestry Department.
You've reached the State Forestry Department. Due to the active severe weather warnings, all department staff are off duty. Access to forests and parks is closed for the safety of the public. In the event of an emergency, please contact local emergency services.
Forests are closed. Well, that doesn't apply to Harry Mason. Cheryl might be in there. Well, no first aid in here. But there is that key. You were here.
Town is to the east.
So we have a line going through a few things here. Actually, we can just see where we are on the map. Yeah, so yeah, we drove, like, we were here. Somehow we're out here? Where's the police? Where were we going, Cybil? I don't think the police station is out here. Alright, so we're at Ranger Station. We have some red locations, which is good. Because the forest I found to be a pretty confusing area, because it's dark. And, like, you can just go in any direction. So you gotta make sure that you use the map to go to hit up the spots that you want to hit up. So we would probably want to go to this spot first, this circle right there. And that key opens this door. Don't know why we have to use a key from the inside, but it's fine. Alright. It's very dark. There are trees. You can just walk in any direction. You really gotta use the map. Or... yeah, you're gonna have problems, is the thing. All right, the circle thing on the map is this tower, water tower. Huh. We're hearing something, but also seeing something. Why, that's a collectible. Frozen waters. Yoink. So there's a collectible here, but also we can hear something. Which direction is that coming from? It's this wreath on the door. Tree. Babes in the wood. Oh, it's a text message. Following you again, bro. You always were the first to do things, but it wasn't right that you were the first to die. Lying down now. So cold. Can't feel my legs. That's how it go, bro. Bro. Oh man, bro. I can't feel the lower part of my body. Bro. Alright, so we walked out here to get to that. We were at the water tower. Let's try going down to this red spot right there. Keep out, you say. But Cheryl! Sweetie! Cheryl's probably in here. Ladder going up. Weather report. Well, the weather is a problem.
A total storm accumulation of 14 to 20 inches is expected by late today. Temperatures will fall to near 10 degrees above zero this morning, resulting in wind chills of near 10 below zero, snow and blowing snow, along with the coldest air of the season. A deepening storm system will push across the state this morning, strengthening north to northwest winds that will pull Arctic air down across the state. These winds will be gusty through the day. The result of the gusty winds will be areas of snow and blowing snow that will reduce visibility. In addition to the combination of brisk winds and falling temperatures into the single digits above and below zero will produce very low wind chills in the single digits and teens below zero.
The weather's real bad. We should have paid attention to that before we started driving tonight, wherever it was we were driving to. So there's a ladder. But there's also this right here. Let's go down here. It's a dead end, but something there. Get out the camera. Hands. New voicemail.
I followed my brother in. He's always getting in trouble. He's stuck, and I can't get him out. He's in the water. He can't get out.
You better go help him. That's how a serial killer is born. A paper-based serial killer. Never forget poor drowned brother. The ghosts can be kind of hard to find because there's no sound that signifies that they're there. The echoes are easier because you can hear them. You can hear one right now. I like that sound it makes when you activate it. Got a sleeping bag here. Stranded. We thought it would be fun to spike the new girl's drink. Didn't know it would end up like this. We thought she was still swimming, but oh, she wasn't moving. I took a picture of her. Probably shouldn't have done that. That's probably going to be used as evidence against me, bro. Totally bogus. I don't know why I chose that voice. I don't know why I went with that voice of, oh man, we spiked the girl's drink and now she's dead. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Let's see. Let's go to the map. Alright, so we went in here and then went underground and came out at the pump station. We didn't go here, though. So let's go up this way and see what's at the structure up here. Another cabin. Henry's on the lake. Live bait. All right, this is for fisher people.
I see.
You do? Yeah, it's a map of the location. There's the water tower. There's the sawmill. I mean, we have a GPS. It's kind of easier to follow. So I think there's no collectibles or anything in that one. We could have gone there instead of going underground. But we found a sign for river fishing regulations. And we can call the State Department of Natural Resources if we wanted to. Oh, not that. Maybe they know where Cheryl is.
Operations Center is closed right now. Information regarding hunting season dates, zone demarcations, and the purchase of hunting and fishing permits can be found on our website. In the event of an out-of-hours emergency, please call local emergency services.
I already tried calling the police. That did not help. We talked to a police officer. We got a ride in her car. And then she just left the car, and she's not here anymore. Trying to contact someone who can help us. It's just not working out. But now, let's see. Yeah, back to this. So, yeah, we're going past the pump station to Orion Lodge. The last location is X. Cabin X. Whatever that is. Anyone home? Well, whoever's home is way into hunting.
At least they didn't die in vain.
That kind of did. I don't know what Harry means by that. I'm getting the impression that all of the animals here probably died in vain.
Looks mean.
Yeah, it's a bear. I don't know if we're getting any psychology points by staring at the taxidermied animals. A weapon? No. A collectible. We're gonna steal someone's knife? Their hunting knife? I guess. There are no weapons in the game because there's no combat. But there is Nocta-free. Well, Harry can't take those. So we could keep going on our way. But I also think that there are some... I think there are other rooms that we haven't gone into. A broken ward. Safety flashlight. It's a cute pink flashlight. Seems out of character for the rest of this decor. But it is a collectible. What does Harry determine is a collectible and what isn't? I'm not sure. But like something like the bear trap is not, while the cute flashlight is. And the hanging corpses of animals are not. But also here... Cycle of death. Joel Jr.'s first kill. He shot like he was born with a rifle in his hands. He's gonna make his grandpa proud. So I don't know if that means the grandpa is the person who owns the place. They love hunting. That's all we know. This goes outside. That's back out the front side of the house. We want to go to the other side so we can continue on our way. Right, so we're now on the other side of the Orion Lodge. We're heading to Cabin X. Which is going to be, like, up here. I'm good at drawing on this. Oh. Cybil. Hello?
Officer Bennett? How did you get my number?
I have your wallet. Where the hell are you?
Lost in the woods.
You just ran away from a police officer.
You abandoned me.
What?
I'm not under arrest. Why can't I get up and leave? I mean...
Mr. Mason, do not go anywhere. I am coming to get you. You hear me?
I need to get back to town.
Well, Cybil seems quite displeased about this whole thing.
Not far as the crow flies.
Yeah, but we can't fly, Harry. And as we've seen, we can't just go in a straight line. Cycle of death.
Come on, son. Finish it. I am ashamed to be your father. You got it in the leg. Now you gotta kill it. This is what we do. This is how the world works. Shoot.
It sounds like Joel Jr. really wasn't feeling the whole thing. I mean, Grandpa said he was proud, but it doesn't sound like Grandpa was on the scene. Dad seemed to be quite unhappy with Joel Jr. How am I driving? I don't know. Let's find out how you're driving.
Hi, you've reached How Am I Driving? Have you witnessed erratic or aggressive driving?
By me, yes.
So offensive driving will be reported to the vehicle owner. If you wish to report an incident, please state the license plate now.
Well, I guess we're not going to state anything. Blood on the door.
Gonna need a key.
Yeah, he's not acknowledging the blood. Hope this isn't Cheryl's blood. Phew. That's a relief. That jacket is much too big for Cheryl. I'm happy to see that. Bloody pink wallet. Let's get that key out of that. I like how Harry doesn't actually say anything about that. He comments on things occasionally. He's not commenting on any of this. There we go. That's the key. Yeah, that's a ghost right there. It's a bit different. You can see it better than the other ones. Well, oh dear. It's turned to ice. More blood. And the ghost was looking down into a pit. I guess there's like a little environmental story being told here of maybe the hunter killed someone who was hiking around here. Someone who liked wearing pink. It seems to be what they're getting at. It kind of seems like Silent Hill in some ways is a miserable town. Not necessarily supernatural, but it's just kind of hateful. Considering the contents of some of the messages and some of the stuff we're seeing here and there. New waypoint added. Yeah, we are back in the ice nightmare. Let's erase this line. I like that it sounds like I'm rubbing on like my thumb onto paper or something when I do that. Okay, where are we going? Down there. So, hold on. Need to zoom in to get a bit more, So we're going to be going down. Now, Harry said, as the crow flies, but we know we can't do that. We can't just go as the crow flies. So, there's other structures here, right? So that means that when we're going down, we're going to hit this first. And we're not going to go straight to the X, because ice is going to block the way. We're going to be going around to the other structures to get to that X, because that's how it go. That's how it go. Alright, so the first nightmare was short, and basically the tutorial. This one is more complicated. It's longer. Easier to get lost. But we still do want to look for these blue things. They show us the way. So we can hide under the bed. So that guy's looking a little different. He's got some detail to him that the others didn't. Oh, hi. Alright, I guess we're going. So, the monster... I forget if I mentioned, the monsters are called Rorschachs, after Rorschach. And there's, like, the basic Rorschach, but then as you play the game, they start getting details based on how you've been playing. So you can see their bodies and heads are taking shapes based on how I've been doing in the game. I'm gonna pick up this flare, not necessarily use it right away. Now, while you're being chased... Okay, no one... Okay, there's someone right here. About to say, I could take out my phone because the game... There we go. The game does pause when I zoom in on the map. If I'm just holding the phone, the game is not paused yet, but when I zoom in like this, it's paused. Okay, we're heading to the sawmill, and when we go in, we're gonna want to try to go out straight and out the back. Seems like that's the direction we're heading. Sirs, please. Sirs or madams. It's easy to get disoriented. That's kind of like the whole thing that's happening here, is that it's meant to be hard to understand where you're going. Okay, we made it out. See, we made it out of the sawmill, so I believe we are going to this building next. Okay, we've made it to the next structure. So, when we go in, we're going to want to hang a left. As soon as we can. Okay, right away we can. And go straight if we... Well, the door's blocked with ice. The Rorschachs can't come in, but we have to solve a puzzle to get out of here. Family vacation.
I'm on the phone. Yeah, I'm coming back early. This was a stupid idea.
Mom!
Not now, honey. Mommy's on the phone. Get out of bed. Play with your daughter.
Mommy!
Shush! Go show Daddy. This whole trip was a bad idea. A week picnicking and cycling like that's gonna make it right. I'm still hurting. It feels fake. I don't want to be with him.
I won! Mom! I won!
All right. In a minute. Give me a second, Diane.
She sounds like she's kind of at the end of her rope. Just does not like the situation she finds herself in life. Which is kind of a thing in this game. So we heard something in the message. What was it? Whack. Hoot. Squawk. Squawk. Cluck. Whoop. Well, the ice went away. I got a new message under family vacation.
It's good to talk, Diane. I feel pretty alone out here.
Hey, Mom.
Be careful! Where's your dad?
Mommy!
Oh, Jesus. You're bleeding?
Sounds like a high-stress household. We should probably take a look at where we are, where we're going to be going out. All right, so we're going to be going out here, and we're going to be heading towards the Woodland Lodge. I still do have my flare, if we need it. The reason I don't use it is because I can't look at the map while I'm holding the flare. You can drop the flare on the ground. You can't pick it back up, though. But, like, if you drop it when it's on, then, it stays on the ground, and they can't touch you if they try to get near it. But, I mean, you want to move, right? You want to get to the next area. Probably be better to just carry it with you. Okay, yeah, went around here. Now we're heading up towards Woodland Lodge. I should also mention that they have a harder time seeing me if my flashlight's off. But, I mean, we're just running. We're just going through this. Yeah. Okay, flare. Oh, there's another flare over there, but... All right, oh, we're out here. I guess we're out the other side. All right, yeah, we're heading towards the right way. All right, so we probably, well, I mean, the way we're facing is the way to the next cabin, so want to keep heading in that direction. Oh, the door didn't even open. And we're outside, heading towards the X. And it's up there. Experience fishing. Not now. I can't do it now. I have to wait till later to experience it. And we're out.
Latin, I think?
Probably. More blood. Someone should probably check out what's with all the blood in the forest. So, where are we right now? Leaving the forest, going out to the overlook. Harry still doesn't have much direction as to where he should be looking for Cheryl. He's way far away from the crash site. Where would she even be? Bryant Overlook. What a nice looking car. Anything in the trunk for old Harry? That looks like a collectible if I've ever seen one. Pinned beauty. I mean, maybe Harry's just a little bit of a kleptomaniac. An open door. And kind of harder to see in the daytime, but there is a ghost there. Also, since it's the daytime, I guess I can just turn that off. New voicemail.
Stop it! Please, or I'll tell my dad.
Your dad? Your dad isn't here right now. Come on. You've been leading me on all night.
No!
Oh, Silent Hill. A pleasant town full of people who hate their families and the occasional sexual assault. Bryant Overlook. Ahem. I believe Harry says something when you look at this. No? Alright. Bryant Overlook. On February 12, 1730, Daniel R. Bryant and a group of 34 pioneers crossed Lake Toluca to arrive in Silent Hill. During the Great Winter of 1729, the group had lost over 80 of its members, most of them children. Arriving in the camp, the pioneers set up camp here where the elevated position gave them safety. This river, one of many that feed into Lake Toluca, was source of the water and food for the settlers. Years later, when he died of influenza in 1743, Bryant's body was buried in town, and this overlook was named in his memory. How pretty. Tourist information. Gonna get some serious information in here. Well, maybe not. Actually, nope, not that. Been a little while since I saved a game. And that's appropriate because we are approaching the end of this section. Midwich High School, home of the Cuckoos. Now, I don't know. I'm not a big sports person. The Cuckoo is kind of an odd animal to name your sports team after, I feel. There might be some innuendo there. Maybe. All right, we're out on the football field. Cybil, hello?
Officer?
I've been trying to get through to you. You had your phone turned off?
No, I guess the reception was out.
Mr. Mason, you okay?
Yes, I know where I am. I'm at the high school.
Midwich High? In weather like this, the gym is sometimes used as an emergency shelter. I want you to go there.
Emergency shelter? Well, maybe Cheryl was taken there.
Yes, go to the gym. Wait there for me.
I'm going. But if she's not there, I won't wait. I just can't.
And we have finished the next section of Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Midwich, now a high school, instead of the elementary school that it was in the original game. So, Harry doesn't seem to be... I mean, there's probably a good reason Harry is not mentioning to the cop that the world is turning into ice and he's being chased by monsters. I guess that's something he should keep to himself. Probably. But yeah, he's gotten a little bit of direction now that maybe Cheryl might have gone to the high school because it's going to be a shelter during the storm. It's as good of an idea as anything else. Harry might want to reconsider what he thinks he knows, considering how the house he thought was his house was not his house. That's kind of an odd thing. But hey, he made it through the forest. and observed what was probably the scene of a murder and didn't comment on that. He's just concerned about his poor Cheryl. And not whoever that girl wearing pink was. It doesn't matter. Cheryl's what matters. And we saw the Rorschachs were making shapes. You know, I've never really been sure I think these are supposed to be the abstract shapes that the Rorschachs we were getting. I've never really been sure what a lot of these different configurations mean. The only one that is really obvious is when they start getting bodacious. And it looks like that's not what we're getting. Maybe another time. But that's like the only thing. The only thing about the Rorschachs that would stand out to me is when they start getting the big boobs and butts, and it's like, okay, yeah, here we go. That's not the kind we're getting here. The kind we're getting are like turning into geometric shapes. But it's early yet, you know? It's early. So next time, as we continue on with Shattered Memories, Harry is going on into the school. There's something I want to mention. The game really is quite fast. However, I'm taking my time. You may have noticed this is not a speed run of any kind. This is a slow walk. You really can just blaze through this if you want to, but we're taking our time. We're looking at things. We're calling all the phone numbers, and as you may have noticed, the phone numbers generally are not essential. They're just like little bits and pieces here for flavor. Little flavor dialogue. You can just use the phone to call. There is a bunch of phone numbers, actually. And we'll be calling more of them as we continue on with Silent Hill Shattered Memories, as this Harry Mason's quest is on a very different path from original Harry Mason. Original Harry Mason had a different thing going on. That's actually... the thing I like about this game is that, unlike the previous game, Homecoming, they made what looks like more of an actual lived-in... like an actual town that people are currently living in. It's not like there's monsters attacking. There's monsters attacking Harry. But in general, it seems like people are just living here. And they don't like it. It just seems like people are kind of miserable in this town. That's what Silent Hill does to you. It just kind of makes you annoyed at everything. Hey, wait, that is what it does. That's basically what happens if you're a Silent Hill fan for enough time. You just kind of start not liking anything. Huh. There's something to that. There's something to that. Well, we'll continue on with Silent Hill Shattered Memories as Harry moves on to Midwich High School. Go Cuckoos! To look for his daughter.